So we're taught how to brush our teeth and look after our teeth, but nobody's really taught us how to look after our spines. So today I'm going to go over the spinal hygiene exercises that everybody needs to know in order to look after their spine. So there's 3 parts to it. There's a range of motion part, there's a strengthening part, and there's also a postural part. So we'll go over all of those today. So the first part is the range of motion exercises. So we're going to start with our neck and then work our way down. So if you can turn to the left as far as you can, and then over to the right. So this movement is like lotion to your spine. It's going to get all those joints moving properly, and it gives them the nutrition that they need. And then we're going to look up and down as far as you can. So looking down, feeling those muscles stretch. And then up at the ceiling. Depending on how much time you have, you might only do 1 or 2 of these. If you have time, you can probably do 10, just depending on time. And then the next 2 are tilting to the right or the left, side to side, as far as you can. None of these should hurt, should be pretty comfortable. Perfect. Once an hour is great for these. Now the second part of these is the rotation. So arms out straight ahead and just try and turn as far as you can. You should feel a stretch in the lower back, sometimes in between the shoulder blades as well. And then the other way. Yeah, perfect. So again, 3, maybe 10 of those, depending on time. The last couple is, let's see, so we're going to touch your toes. So just bending forward as far as you can. You're going to feel a stretch through here, obviously. And then come on back up. And then we're going to lean back as far as you can. Good. Again, maybe 3 to 10 of those. And then side to side. So yeah, slide your arm down the side of your leg as far as you can go comfortably. Perfect. That's good. 3 to 10 of those. It's great. So the second part of the spinal hygiene exercises are the strengthening exercises. So we're going to strengthen some of these postural muscles, and it's the Y, W, T, and L. So we'll start with the Y position, and we're going to get, important to put your thumbs pointing backwards with all of these. And then it's just a squeeze of your shoulder blades, like there's a 50-cent piece between your shoulder blades, and we're just gently squeezing them together. That's strengthening the rhomboids, all of these postural muscles. And I usually take a deep breath in, and when you breathe out, that's when you squeeze. And then when you breathe in, just nice relaxation. So there's a little bit of a contraction through those muscles. Nice. So that's the Y. And then we're going to do W. Thumbs pointing back. Deep breath in. Breathe out. And just a gentle squeeze. So again, 3 to 10 of those, depending on how much time you have. The T is arms straight out. And again, deep breath in. And when you breathe out, nice squeeze. Perfect. Let's see, what else is left? The L. So arms, elbows at your sides. Perfect. Thumbs pointed back, focusing on the lower part of your shoulder blades. That's good. Did we do W?
Yeah.
Okay. So then those are the strengthening the back. Now we also want to stretch the front because we're also usually forward flexed over the computer. So if we find a doorway, put your elbow, ideally parallel, but you can change the level of your elbow, and that's going to isolate different muscles. So good to do a few different variations. So what we're going to do is a little bit of a stretch here. Left foot forward. And a nice, just a little turn, just so you're feeling the muscle stretch in the front there. So obviously we're doing the left side. Nice easy stretch, maybe hold it for 3 to 10 seconds, depending on comfort and time. And then we're going to switch and do the other side, obviously, just to balance things out. So you can see your arms parallel. We can also bring it up a little bit. That's going to isolate the upper pec muscles. And we can also bring it down a little bit. That's going to isolate different muscles again. So it's nice to get all of those in there. Perfect. That's the strengthening part. And then part 3 is the posture that we'll go over. Cool. Okay. So the third part is the posture part of the things. So there's a breathing part to it. Okay. So if I can get you to turn a little bit this way first, just face that way.
The whole way. Yep.
So if you take a deep breath in, when you breathe out, a little squeeze of your shoulder blades.
Right. Got it.
And then breathe in, relax. Breathe out.
Out
and squeeze. Yeah. Perfect. So that's kind of the breathing part of it.
Okay.
So let's back you up against the wall.
Literally like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heels need to touch.
Touch right on the wall.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
So the important part here is getting your head to touch. Now, if you can do a little bit of a chin tuck, if it feels a little uncomfortable here, that's good. And keep your head against the wall. Awesome. So that's the first part.
Yep.
Deep breath in. Breathe out.
And that's bringing the shoulder blades in when I breathe out.
Perfect.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's really good for the neck angle, the posture, forward head carriage. So that's good. And now to make it a little bit more advanced, if we can get your elbows.
On both sides?
Yeah.
Yep.
Elbows touch the wall first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to test the shoulders.
Okay.
And then 90 degrees. And then if we can get your wrist to touch, that's good.
Oh,
if
wow.
not, that's something to work on for those rotations. So that's a more advanced version.
My rotator cuff's pretty crap, to be honest.
Right.
That's probably why.
Probably work on those stretches there.
Yep.
So again, deep breath in, breathe out, gentle squeeze. Perfect. So depending on how much time you have, 3 to 10 of those.
Yep.
Perfect.
Right.
And then you can drop your hands to your sides.
Yep.
If you keep that military posture, just turn left and right as far as you can.
Like that.
Awesome. That's telling your brain where all those joints should be in space.
Got
That's going to perfect. Once a day.
Okay.
Nice.
Beautiful. Is that it?
Thanks, man. That's it.
Fantastic. Thanks, Brian.